Hello. Okay, we can probably start now and whatnot. And shoop. Hello. Today we are shiny hunting in celebration of the Spoopy month. And they're going to be all related to Spoopy month in some way. But today we're starting with Ditto. I thought we'd do the harder one first. Or one of the harder ones first. Get it out of the way. Because Ditto in this game disguises itself as other Pokemon. So it's not really easy to check, but I've been wanting to get this hunt done for a while, and I thought it'd be fun, you know? Alright, so first off, we gotta go find the location that it's at. And I have like one area that I'm more... One area that I would think would be probably the better area to go for it compared to like a few others. But as I say that, I'm just looking around to see what kind of outbreaks we have today. So we have Corvus Squire, not really what we're looking for. Oh, Grievard. That might be a fun one to go with the Spoopy month. It's not another ghost. Cloister is kind of not in the theme. Or one of any, not really one that I really desire at the moment. Oh, Spinarak could be within the theme too. Noctowl I already have, so that's why it's not included. Okay, anything in here? Graveler. Luckid. Ooh, Duraludon. I might have to do that later. I mean, that's a fun one. Popplio. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't really seem like anything too in theme. Maybe we'll do the Grievard one though, because that would be cute. I don't think I have one, the shiny one. But we shall move into the location for now. Alright, so for this hunt, because we don't have an outbreak, and I don't like changing my switch time because I really like having the actual switch time. So we're gonna do the standard sandwich kind of method. To be quite honest, I don't remember if the Ditto shows up in the Pokemon's shiny form. I don't think it does. I believe the Ditto should just show up as as the disguised Pokemon. It won't be shiny, I don't think, or maybe it is. I don't remember. I remember watching a video of it a long time ago, but I do not remember. So we're just gonna kind of wing it. We're gonna make the sandwich and we're gonna just hope, you know. Alright, so for this, we should probably get something that's like pretty good. Catch him. Ooh, do I still have my really high level Magikarp? I will be using Let's Go a lot, so I did remember that when the Magikarp, when the Ditto raids were, there was like a slight event for one of those ones. I would bring a level 100 Magikarp so that it would get copied. And then it would get its catch rate, which is really, really low. Or really high. So, it might be somewhere. No, I don't think I have it still. Oh, that's sad. Oh yeah, I don't think I have I don't have the Magikarp anymore. I don't really want to level up something right now. It should be fine. Yeah, let's get our... We can get some of our buddies out of the party. I think we only really need one. Catcher. Maybe we do want to bring the other two. Yeah, we'll just bring our hunters along. Alright, so let's save the game so that in case I mess up the sandwich, which most times I do. Maybe I should have prepared a playlist for this, but it'd be what it be. Alright, so for any shiny sandwich, or at least this is the recipe I always use, we do the cucumber pickle method. And for normal types, we need a lot of tofu, which looks easy to stack, but it's actually kind of hard. So you get 3 of the ingredient that you need, and then you go to the Herb Mystica. And we need to just make sure to never mix too sweet for normal or too sour. So we can do too salty. Alright, so we should probably start with the tofu, because it's going to be the biggest pain in the ass. Oh boy, I do not. I was never good at the normal sandwiches because they're just so... they're so awkward, man. They're just so awkward. I should probably move it a little bit more forward. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Okay. Then we just gotta get on our cucumbers. And our pickles. And last but not least, we get rid of the bun because it doesn't matter. So sandwiches have a flavor profile, and that's how their buffs work. So, like, depending on what flavoring you get it to, it'll determine what buffs it gives. And for whatever reason, the top bun does not count towards that formula, so you can actually just completely ignore it and just remove it. So we made a very salty tofu sandwich somehow, even though it has tofu on it, which means that 90% of the taste is gone. Alright, and we did it right, so we got the sparkling normal and the encounter power normal power. And now we're ready to start hunting. Alright, and of course, because it's a meal power, it only lasts 30 minutes, so because we saved, we can always restore our... our Herba Mystica if we want to not waste them. Okay, so these might actually just be a lot of actual meows. So you can actually lock on to the Pokemon to like check if they're Ditto or not. But honestly, the fact that Tandemaus we found here is also pretty big because Tandemaus also has an incredibly hard to find shiny. Because it's so tiny that the shiny marking on Tandemaus is instead of a little blue coloring on its chest, it's a yellow coloring, and it's so light you just cannot tell at a glance. You have to be like very, very good at recognizing the difference. The only person that I know personally who has gotten one is Mori. Because Mori is very perceptive. Alright, so because this is like one of the easier spots to find Dittos. Unfortunately, it also has Meowth, and unfortunately, it also has Tandemaus. But, like, these shinies aren't that bad. Another disguise hunt that we'll be doing is Zorua. And Zorua's one is not as bad, because I think there is an area that you can go to that you can for sure tell which one is a Zorora spawn because it's always gonna be like the biggest. It'll be like it'll always be one Pokemon that normally doesn't spawn in a certain way, and that's the only way you can tell. It's kind of unfortunate we have no music in this area at the moment. I really should have prepared like a playlist or something. It's fine though. We're just here to have a chill time, you know? What's sad is that there's probably some that are spawning behind me that I can't really check out. But we only can do what we can. We're only human. I think Meowth has a really subtle shiny. It's like slightly different color with the pads, and instead of the brown, it's like a different color. I want to say it's pink. That's a very small Meowth. Oh, that's Meowth. I guess I should be checking it with the... Huh? Okay. I thought I saw something. But it didn't look like it was shiny, so... Oh, this is a Ditto. It also has a mark. Yeah, maybe I should just check it this way. Yeah, this makes more sense. Okay. Meow. That's a regular Meowth. That's a regular Meowth. That's a regular Meowth. This is a Ditto. Also Ditto. That's a regular Meowth. That's a Ditto. That's a Meowth with a lot of buffs. Nope. Not a shiny Meowth. 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 Regular Meowth. Regular Meowth. Regular Meowth. Okay. Checking method actually seems like it's working pretty well, I must say. I even heard the Ditto cry. That's peculiar. What is interesting though is that if you save in front of a Ditto and you close out of the game and come back, it will be transformed back as a regular Ditto. Oddly enough. Panda mouse. No, you're not blue. It really does depend on the lighting too. Like sometimes you can tell like the really subtle ones because of the lighting is really good for it, but then sometimes it's just like, what the fuck am I looking at? And stuff. Like this one is very obviously blue. You know? Oh god. Nah. The lock-on betrayed me. Meow, meow, meow. 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 Ditto. Meow. Ditto? Ditto. Alien. Yeah, the sparkle sound effect from Arthur's really spoiled in Shiny Honey. Yeah, for real. I was testing out Arceus the other day because I was like, oh yeah, one of the better ways to shiny hunt Spiritomb is you can play Arceus because it's a lot easier. So I was like, oh okay, otherwise I have to Masuda it or do like a raw, a full 40-96 encounter rate on it in this game. So I was like, oh, I should play Arceus just to see if I can remember how to play that game for it. And yeah, still a great game. But like as soon as I was like hunting around, I heard the sparkle noise and then like I was in like a cave. So I felt really spoiled that I could just go out of the cave, mark where I heard it, and then like it was above where the cave was on the overworld. It was pretty cool. Turned out it was Glalie, and I was like, eh, I guess I'll take it. Looking forward to ZA, yeah. I kind of like that we don't know too much about it. And like, I know there was that leak thing, but I'm just kind of like trying my best to stay away from that one. I did hear like one thing about it where it's like, oh, the shiny sound is back from Legends Arceus. So I was like, oh, okay, that's not like too big of a spoiler, and that sounds nice. Because I do miss it. It really helped with like accessibility and whatnot. But yeah, I'm still kind of like, what are they planning for it? Like, what is the goal of the game? What point of time does the game take place? And like, is it a prequel? Is it a secret sequel? Are we gonna have the same kind of battle style as Legends Arceus? Are we gonna have... Is it gonna be like another solo play experience? Is it gonna be a multiplayer experience? Whatever it is, I hope that they cooked well with it. That's my main wish. That they cooked. I've been considering replaying Arceus in a speed way so that I can like possibly find more Enamorous, because can't go wrong with getting more of a really rare shiny. I mean rare legendary. It was available in Go, and I honestly probably should have hunted it during Go to get like it easier. Only played Sword, Legends, Arceus, and Scarlet. Everything in ZA will be totally new to me. That's really fun, though. That it'll be new. I imagine the mechanics will be similar to ours instead of the same team. Possibly. That's the thing, though. Because it could be like... It is considered a main series game, interestingly. And it's like... It depends if they want to keep the mechanics exactly the same or if they want to change it up. Because it is Game Freak. They do that for a lot of the games, so... We shall see. The giant alpha shinies? Yeah, those were pretty cool. I think the Massive Mass... when the Massive Mass Outbreak update came out, I like... At that point, I was already pretty much done with Arceus, so like I didn't really get to try it out. But now that I got to play around with it more, just to see, I see the fun appeal of it, and it is actually a pretty fun shiny method. Maybe I should put up King Gambit instead. King Gambit goes way faster, I feel like. Oh, the Mass Outbreak thing was really interesting when I was reading about how the shiny RNG people like took it like dissected it a bit more. It's like, oh, if you kill the pack in a certain way, then like that actually affects how the spawn will work. So like in the set, the spawns are all set apparently. So it's like, oh, that's interesting. It's like, oh, okay, if you catch all of them in one go, that's one permutation of how to, in a certain way. Yeah, it's very interesting because it's like yeah, you can capture the entire pack all at once, and then that'll cause a specific way the spawn works. Or you can kill them in bunches of 2, catch them or you can do knockout 2, catch 1, knockout 2, in like different bundles and stuff. It's very interesting. And like, yeah, so you can save before you go to the Massive Save before you leave town, and then when you go to the Massive Outbreak, you can find which one you want to, like, if you go to a Mass Outbreak, you can figure out which pack you want to do, and then you just gotta memorize where that location is, because the RNG is set beforehand. It doesn't reset. It actually is static, which is very interesting. And, you can go to the pack, see how many spawn in total in the pack, and then that affects what kind of the permutations you can do of fighting them. And then, yeah, apparently every single permutation has different spawn sets for how it's going to turn out. So as you go down the list, you might find one permutation that maybe gives you 2 shinies in the spawn, maybe it gives you all alpha during the spawn or something. Yeah, RNG is very interesting in Pokemon games. Or at least in Legends Arceus, it's very, very interesting. Yeah, normally I don't have to do this kind of checking for shiny hunt, but it's just because it's Ditto that it's a little bit harder, that I have to do all this extra checking. I think on average for sandwiches you can get about, I feel like you can get 1 to 2, you get about 2 on average per sandwich. Unless the game just really is mean, and sometimes you might get 0. That was the case with Charcadet, but I think Charcadet was just specifically that it was very hard to check whether or not a Charcadet was shiny or not, and their spawn location kind of sucks. Although I think I saw a video that showed like a way better spot than where I was hunting, so I was like, ah. Will Ditto be... will a Ditto imitating another Pokemon be shiny in the overall too? That's what I don't remember. I think it appears normal as the copied Pokemon, but I don't remember. I think there's a video of it though. Like, I think it can be hidden as a Pokemon and not be its shiny, maybe? I think it was the one I saw was... The two videos I watched was like one by Fur and one by Austin John, but I do not remember whether or not Ditto shows up as shiny of the one it's copying. I probably should have checked that before I went into this. But the good thing is that if you do Let's Go mode, which is just throwing the Pokemon out to kill, they will not kill a Pokemon that is shiny. So like, you never have to worry about that. Although you have to worry in the Indigo Disc, because if you're in the terrarium and you're pretending to be a Pokemon, that you can kill shinies on accident. And you can go very far from your body. And if you stray too far away from your body in the sync mode in the terrarium, you can encounter a shiny, but you'll be so far away from your body that when you return to it, it'll despawn the shiny. So like, there are risks to pretending to be a Pokemon in the terrarium. That's a blue shirt, yeah. That's good to know. Yay! I think the mass outbreaks in this game are pretty pog. Cause you can shiny hunt those pretty well, even without using a sandwich. You can like, you can get quite a bit of shinies from those. And if there's an event, if there's an event, mass outbreak, and the mass outbreak is specified to have increased shiny odds, those ones are pretty cool because, like, yeah, when they say increased shiny odds, it's pretty increased. It's pretty crazy. Because it's basically equivalent to if you killed 60 and ate a sandwich, I think, or something. I randomly picked the Pokemon Go again. So I didn't realize how many missions there are in the game. Now, there's so many. I missed a lot, apparently. It's kind of crazy. Didn't try the Outbreak yet today, but I tried Terra Raids. Oh, yeah. Since it has the exclusives. Yeah. That's nice of them that they're finally getting around to getting the other exclusives in raids. They've done a few of the other Pokemon, but I feel like these are like the main ones that people always never manage to get. I keep not playing the game whenever the Gimme Ghoul event raids are out, because that's the only way to get Gimme Ghoul shiny. And it makes me sad that I always forget to do it, or I forget to go online and preserve the event on one of my Switches. Because I would love to just shiny hunt. I would just to hunt that. I think that the Gimme Ghoul events and the The Chansey ones. No, the Blissey? One of them. Like, those events are fun. Because you can get so much... You can get so much stuff from those events. Because it gives extra candy and it gives like a really large amount of Terra Shards per kill. And the Terra Shards be very useful for competitive, because my god, you need so many Terra Shards. I still can't believe they set it to 50. Oh my god, we only have 7 minutes of the sandwich left, dang. Like, I knew this hunt was gonna be a little bit harder, but... Yeah, I think with... because of the extra spawns, it's a little bit harder. Oh, crazy though. I didn't even see like a regular shiny of like anything. Usually if I get like a dud sandwich, I at least find some other species. Like for example, hunting for Roaring Moon, like that one took me a long time to get a lot of. I've been wondering this for a while, and sometimes Pokemon, when you do in Let's Go mode, they just do not attack what you're targeting. And after experiencing it so much, I think I finally understand what it is. It's literally, if it's a slope, they just do not interact with any kind of slope. Like, whether it's not even like a big slope, they just do not know how to deal with slope. Like, this slight incline is what causes it to like sometimes not work. It's kind of funny. Yeah, like that. Its pathing got thrown off because of that. Like, what happened? These Tandemaus are normal. Tandemaus are all normal. This is a normal Tandemaus. This is a Ditto. That's a normal Tandemaus. Oh, there's three. There's three Tandemaus. One a Ditto. An imposter. That's a meow. That's a Ditto. That's a meow. How have I not seen, like, at least a shiny meow? I've seen so many. I think that once this sandwich runs out, I'm gonna go watch a clip of the Awesome John video again to double check whether or not Ditto looks like a regular Meowth or a shiny Meowth, because I do not. Wait. Wait. Really? Is that it? Wait! Oh, this is it! This is the shiny Ditto. It's not. It's refusing to attack. We found it! Let's go! Alright, so we don't have to check. Yeah, it does not look like it's shiny. Aw, yeah, look at the blue boy. Alright, we gotta put it into the lap of luxury. Alright, that means it's capped. Nice. Wow. We actually did it. One shiny Ditto. And now we play the game of, do we want to risk it for another one? Go for another sandwich, because we definitely could. I think it would be fun. Alright, so we have 30 seconds left on the sandwich. Which means probably not gonna be finding much. Okay, well the pathing there was was having a bit of trouble. Alright. And then once the timer's up, I shall put on one to the counter. Wait, really? Oh no, okay. Oh, that would have been spooky. Okay, so the sandwich ran out, so everything is respawning here. So yeah, the encounter power 3, very powerful sandwich, because it basically means that if there are any types that fall within the category that you've chosen, nothing else will be able to spawn except for that type. Except for some, like, there's some cases where it doesn't work like that, but like those are very specific cases, and most of the places in Paldea do not consider that case. Nice. Alright, let me update the text. We have 1. Alright, so usually whenever I do shiny hunting, I aim to get at least a couple. So maybe 2 or 3. So we're gonna try and hunt for maybe 1 more, if possible, because that would be great. I'm learning. Yeah! Once I get to move out of these kinds of hunts, then I can show some other stuff. Yeah, but yeah. If you want to know how fun shiny hunting in this game is, this is box 1. This is box 2. This is box 3. This is box 4. This is box 5. And this is the start of box 6. They're all shiny. It's great. Love this game. Okay. And now we go for another sandwich. Alright, just to test out, I want to try see if this other sandwich I've seen works. Might as well test it now, because it's more ingredients, but they're all, like, a lot easier to build. Yeah, like, it's a lot more ingredients you have to spend, but, like, these are not terrible in terms of having to stack them. So let's try it out. Alright, so you need... For this, you need 1 of each pepper, a prosciutto, and 2 tofu instead. And we can have 2 of any herba mystica. So let's go with sour, because that one always has issues with other sour, and bitter. And we can do another sandwich pick. Okay, so we don't have to work with 6 tofus. That's not too bad. We can get the prosciutto on first. Wow, I'm so good at laying things down. Alright, and then tofu, and tofu, and tofu, and tofu, and tofu, and tofu. Green bell peppers. Yeah. If this sandwich works out correctly, then yeah, this is a lot better for the really bulky ingredients, if that's the case. I've definitely tried making the potato salad one for bug type Pokemon, and it is very hard. Because potato salad is very hard to stack correctly. Also, I'm wearing an awesome outfit. Bye-bye top bread slice. Yep. Goodbye carbs. Huh, what do you know? Alright, so I can trust these recipes. Sick. So I'll keep those in mind for whenever I have to build bigger sandwiches. Alright, and so the hunt begins again. Maybe we'll see a shiny Meowth this time, or maybe we'll see a shiny Tandemaus as like little bonuses. Yeah, once we get this hunt down, I'm definitely down to try out that Greavard mass outbreak. It is in the mountains though, so it might be a little bit awkward depending on where the slope is. But I can show off the mass outbreak hunting method, which is, I think it's a lot easier, to be honest. Or it is definitely a lot easier than doing this. And of course, there's the methods. I mean, you can do this for like other Pokemon that don't disguise themselves, and it's not too bad. You just run around and despawn a lot of things massively, which makes it a lot easier to find the Pokemon you're looking for. I always have to check. I can't see the Tandemaus's torsos. That's blue. still blue. I remember starting this game and then like trying to figure out where Ditto was, and like it would show up on the radar on your map and it was just like, oh, but where's the Ditto? I don't see it. And little did we know that they actually disguised themselves on the map, which was kind of cool. The same thing for Zorua using illusion. That was really cool. They didn't even do that in Arceus. But I guess because it was a ghost. That's a blue shirt. That's a blue shirt. Damn you, hill pathing. Damn you. Oh god. Well, one of the main good things about when you KO Pokemon and you get items is it means that's more fodder for the gacha machine in the Indigo Disc, in the terrarium, to get them Johto Pokeballs. Oh, that reminds me. That means I have to do BBQ quests again so I can get more points back up. I've been spending so much barbecue points. I mean blueberry points. Oh god, there's so many. Meow, meow, meow. Another Ditto. Oh god. That's normal. Thanks, Miracle. You're really popping off over there. Ah! I wonder if I'll ever find a shiny Tandemaus. There's definitely a better place to look for them. It's not here. I think there are a few, like, isolated spots I can do for Tandemaus, but, like... It's shiny, it's just so unnoticeable. It's just like, do I really care? Do I care? Aha! Another Ditto. What? Okay. Okay. It was the weird hill. It was the weird hill again. Okay. Darn hill getting my hopes up. Another meow, another meow, another meow, but it's not Ditto. Imagining people being afraid to walk down a hill. Probably, considering where that one was placed. Eh. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba. We are going as fast as we can. Damn you, Ditto. Where art thou? Ditto. Nope. Cereal. Okay, thank you. Sneak it go. Where art thou, Ditto? Already been through half of this sandwich, Ditto. I always get excited when I see the Pokemon with marks. Because it just makes me hope that it's a shiny. Oh, the Ditto despawned. Oh, because I went into Portmire. Oh, shit. I went too far. I forgot that the trigger zone for that town is over there. That's why my shiny, the Pokemon would like occasionally despawn. I was like, what is going on? But it was because I was wandering too close to the wall. Ditto. More Ditto. Nope. 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 Maybe? Nope. Ditto, where art thou? There you is another one. Meowth, meowth. Meowth? Oh god! Fucking camera. Meowth, meowth, meowth. Meowth. Meow? Meow. Ditto. Meow. Kind of mouse, not yellow though. Tandem mouse. Nope, it's a ditto. And I swear, like, I hear a lot more cars outside my house that just, like, are human. Like, BANG! Not quite sure what that's about. Although I guess we have that house that's, like, down the street that, like, modifies its cars a lot. Could be that. I don't know. That was a car. Oh, you heard the... I don't know if you heard the noise over the mic. But yeah, there was a car. Meow. 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 More meow. Still meow. Also meow. Ditto. Another ditto. Okay, I need to make sure not to walk too far to the cliff. Should be Gucci. Damn. Not a shiny. Not shiny. Not shiny. Oh, ditto. Ditto? I'm gonna be completely honest, with the nickname that I put on this Smeargle, I was honestly surprised it fit. I'm so used to my nickname ideas not fitting, so I have to like shorten them in some sort of way. So, I was quite elated when Passepartout actually worked. Whoa, where'd it go? Well, Smeargle's on the ground. I hope he enjoys his life down there. Alright, we got 8 minutes left on the sandwich, so... If we're only getting one, then I guess it's just how it be. Meow. More meow. Meow. Ditto. I think only the meows actually come up to you. I think the dittos don't interact in the same way. Ooh, there are 2 dittos. Damn. Tandem mouse. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see the yellow. I don't know why. I had some hope, you know. Smeargle. Smeargle. Smeargle, it's right here. Thank you. Ditto. More ditto. Damn. Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Oh, it is ditto. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. Go ditto. Woo, 4 minutes already. But where are the dittos? That's a blue shirt. That's a ditto. There's also a ditto. There's a blue shirt. There's not le shiny. Not the shiny. Still not the shiny. Neither of these are also shiny, I think. Yeah, it's a blue shirt. Damn you, Tandem Mouse. And your tiny shirt. It's a meow. That's a meow. Tandem Mouse with a blue shirt, so it's not shiny. Still meow. Ah, dang it. I was doing so good. Where's the shirt? It doesn't wear one, but it has like a coloring on it that looks like a shirt, and the other one looks like one, like it has pants. And then the difference is that the regular one is like a bluish color, and then the shiny is like yellow. Yeah, it's very cute. You're good, Spherical? Okay. Oh god. Ah, sandwich ran out. Well, we can go for one more try with a soft reset to get the sandwich ingredients back, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so we're gonna... Well, I said soft reset, but those don't really exist in this game anymore, huh? Feels bad. I miss soft resetting. Alright, as they say, let's go again. Let's go again. One of every pepper. One prosciutto. And 2 tofu. Get our nice prosciutto on there already. And we get this dang tofu. Get on the pepper. Oh, that might be bad. I let it fall off. That might actually screw up the entire recipe. Oh no. Oh no. We will find out if that affects the encounter part. It might. It is one piece, and sometimes that does affect it quite badly. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's catching power. Ah, man. One bell pepper fell off. That's so unfortunate. I shouldn't have rushed the peppers. I should have been more... Should have had the finesse. I was too hasty in my endeavor. One thing I really want to do is hunt ghost Pokemon, for sure. The main problem with ghost Pokemon, though, is that they only appear at night, so once the day-night cycle runs out, you can't hunt them straight after. Which is unfortunate, so... I think there's only like a few ghost Pokemon that are exceptions to that rule. But, we don't really deal with them. Oh, right, my prosciutto. I forgot. My prosciutto. Perfect. Alright, don't get flashbanged. But the sandwich. Alright, and we're all set. Right, let's swap in Bounty Hunt. He actually moves pretty quickly. Okay, you're just out there. You're just out and about, huh, Dodo? Still don't know how King Gambit is just sliding around in his chair, like super numing. But you know what? We love that for him. I don't know, the Dittos do come up here. So they do kind of follow the same pattern. Same patterns of behavior. Because they're trying to fit in. Oh my god, the jump scare. These cats. Oh yeah, I guess to like mention, as I was doing Legends Arceus testing to like make sure that I can actually maybe probably do a stream where I hunt for Spiritomb on it, I found out that there was actually an unpatched money glitch that they never did anything about, which surprises me. Within the whole time the game's been out, apparently the latest update that latest update with like that added the mass outbreaks and all that stuff. There's like a small exploit you can do to get like basically infinite money, but it takes a while to set up, and like you do have to put in quite a bit of effort to get the money setup working, but like it's very interesting because you still have to play the game quite a lot actually to like exploit the money exploit, but like it's pretty worth, like, cause like I got like 7 million Poké Dollars in like in that test session, so I was like, oh wow, this is kind of dumb. It's a very odd exploit too. Like, it's not something that like it seemed like it was something that like they would have patched out by now, but I guess they just never decided to. And like once you have money in that game, it's like so doable to like being able to hunt is so much easier because you can just buy balls, or you can buy materials to get balls, and it's like, wow, this is awesome. And you can even maybe potentially you can even use it to like finally upgrade your inventory size all the way. It's great. Yeah, the pocket upgrade. I remember my way of making money in that game before I stopped playing was I would farm the Palkia and the Dialga and Palkia fight, and sometimes the Arceus fight for rare candies. Or not rare candies, the large EXP candies. And it was pretty good money if you like got a bunch of them. So that's how I made money after a point. But like, EXP candy's pretty worth to get if in that game because leveling stuff up kind of sucks. But yeah, it's like a pretty simple exploit. It's because they made Ingo. They made like a bunch of areas where you can release Pokemon more. For some reason, in the Ingo menu for his battle stuff, it lets you release Pokemon for that window for some reason. And they like, I think they just didn't consider that. They didn't consider that menu screen to like interact with this glitch, or to interact with releasing maybe, I don't know. But essentially when you release Pokemon in Legends Arceus, they give you great items, which is like basically how you get higher training values and all the like for Pokemon. And it's basically your replacement for EV training and IV breeding. And then like, so the exploit is that you can release Pokemon in that Ingo menu. And like, well, you have like, there's like a specific order to it. You have to release like a Pokemon that can give a great item, which is anything that's like about 10 or higher. I'd usually say like 12 is like probably the safe point. And then once you release that Pokemon, you just release a whole bunch of Pokemon to give you like really high level grit items, like grit rocks and grit pebbles and whatnot. And you just release those En masse. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, you release them in en masse, and you get like a whole bunch of the like pebbles, rocks, grit, sand, and gravel and whatnot. And once you leave the box menu after releasing stuff in the Ingo menu, it like triggers the dialogue of when you release Pokemon. And it's like, oh, they left behind this item, this item, this item. So like it gives you a bunch of the items. And for some reason, if you don't leave the Ingo menu that says like, oh, what do you want to do? You can go back into that PC menu in Ingo, and you can release like I would recommend you do it on like lower level Pokemon. So like anything from like anything that can give you a grit item. So anything that's like 12 or higher, more or less. I think 10 works too, but it depends if you have if they have effort levels at a decent light level. But yeah, and you release those one by one and exit out of the menu, and it will give you the same amount of grit rocks and pebbles and whatnot. It'll give you the exact same amount every time you exit it after you do the one release. So basically you just keep doing that for a while until you have like a whole bunch of rocks, and then you just sell them all to the NPC, and then you just get a lot of money. If I ever have to do money farming, and or if I ever just like decide to like casually play, like just open up Legends Arceus one day, not even do the shiny hunt, just to like go around and catch Pokemon, just for the vibe. Maybe I would use that time to like explain how that glitch works. But I mean, there's a lot of good videos out there to like explain it, the exploit. Like it's pretty straightforward. And like the main effort of it is you need to go around and catch you have to catch like quite a bit of low level fodder Pokemon, and you have to catch like a lot of really big Pokemon, like things that are really high level, so that they give you the grit items, the higher value grit items, which is like rocks and stones and whatnot. So it's not like the most easily exploitable exploit, but like you just gotta put in effort. Catching is easy in that game, at least. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, as long as you're willing to put in the effort, it's like not that bad. And then like you can use the profits to buy more Pokeballs, so it's just like pretty win-win. Although I do recommend actually like I do actually recommend getting the crafting items instead, because it is slightly cheaper money-wise if you do it that way and craft the items yourself. Craft the Pokeballs yourself. So there is that. But yeah, that game's been out for like how long already? So like I don't feel like too uncomfortable explaining that glitch exists. It's kind of like when the olden days where I would explain how to do item Pokemon duplication in Pokemon Emerald. Man, that was I remember the days of like old exploits like that where you can actually do it in the cartridge and they couldn't patch it out because it's cartridge. Feels a little nostalgic in a way. That's why a lot of old speedruns are more interesting to watch to me compared to like newer games. Although I like, yeah, if a newer game has like movement tech, those are super fun to watch for those speedruns. Or there's like a mechanic exploit; those are always fun. Oh god, I keep almost running into shit. I don't even know what Meow Shiny looks like, but I probably watch me like go back through and figure out that I missed like several Meow Shinies. It's very possible. I'm pretty sure it's just a different slightly color on the brown. Maybe. You know what? I'm gonna look it up while this is going. Go King Gambit. Okay. Meow. Shiny. Oh no, never mind. I might have missed a lot. This is a lot. Oh no. It's pretty obvious. It's just the fur coloring is more pink. Yeah, it's actually not too bad to notice shiny. I would have probably noticed it by now if it ever happened. We just do be unlucky. It is sandwich hunting. Sandwich hunting is not as lucrative. In-game lighting is tough. Yeah, it's especially bad for shinies that are lighter color, like Poliwag versus its shiny in itself is just Poliwag is a different lighter shade of blue. It's still blue, but I mean like the lighter shade is like very much so if you hit it with like white light or something, then it was like, oh yeah, it looks exactly the same. And then like another thing in this game too is that like some Pokemon, I don't know if it's like intentional or not, but their shinies are usually like the same coloration as like something nearby when you're doing like mass outbreaks. It's insane. Like, for example, if say, like, you're hunting something that has, like, a shiny that's black. More often than not, there's, like, if you're doing, yeah, if there's, like, a mouse outbreak, and then, like, the Pokemon that you're looking for is shiny is black. More often than not, next to that outbreak will be a Pokemon that's just naturally black, and it is not easy to tell sometimes from, like, if you're speeding around. And it's, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, in terms of coloration, it's usually bright colors, or if it's dark lighting or white lighting, because dark lighting makes it look darker. It actually manages to turn Pokemon to look pretty close to their darker shiny counterparts, but like, yeah, I don't know. It just really depends, yeah. But yeah, I say we give this sandwich like one. This is the last try of this for Ditto, because we did get Ditto at least in the first sandwich, which was pretty insane. And then we can move on to like something else. For example, Greavard, because there is a mass outbreak for that one. Ah, no! I am considering hunting Ghastly. I thought about doing it in Let's Go to change things up, because that was one I hunted in Let's Go for a while, and it didn't end up happening. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll do that again. But this time, maybe I'll be successful. Then I booted up Let's Go, and I tried playing it for about, like, 2 hours. And I was like, oh yeah, now I remember why I don't like doing shiny hunting in Let's Go. So, yeah. And I was using the Pokeball peripheral, the Pokeball Plus. Those were fun. It's odd how well they function, the Pokeball Plus. I just could not, for the life of me, remember what some of the button command, how to use it a lot of the time, because it was like, oh yeah, shake it is Y in certain cases. Because it only has 2 buttons on the entire thing. Let's Go was so cute though. I think is like quite honestly, if you want to play a Pokemon game, I would play a Gen 1 game. Let's Go's not a terrible option. It's actually pretty fun. Music's good. It's very cute. If all you care about is catching Pokemon, then like it's pretty fun. If you care about battling, it's because it removes a lot of mechanics, because it's supposed to be a simpler entry game by design. Because it's based off of Pokemon Go. But like, honestly, they're pretty fun to play. It looks charming. Yeah. It's very cute. When you interact with Eevee or Pikachu in your version, it is super fucking cute. I don't know if I would buy it at full price though. I would definitely say like buy it used or buy it at a discount for sure though. So like I think it's worth it, but I don't think it's like $60 worth, or 40, whatever amount it is, worth it. It's like a $30 game. Nintendo, drop a good holiday sale, please. Yeah, for real. I will say, in terms of deals, I have been using the game vouchers off of Nintendo Switch Online, and it has actually been very nice for when I want to play games that aren't Pokemon. Because a lot of the games that are on the pass that I want to play are actually on the higher expensive side, oddly. Or they're more consistently $60. So like, I bought Tears of the Kingdom with it, so I got to get a $70 game and a $60 game for like only $100, which is pretty good. So I'd say that's a win. I've been debating getting the expansion pack membership for Nintendo Switch Online, because it's slowly becoming more and more worth it, to be quite honest. I think if they add like another virtual console for certain games, then like I think it'll be 100% worth. Even I think money is always good. Yeah, for sure. Pre-order bonus. Oh yeah. I feel that. We did some sort of playtest for the online expansion exclusively. Oh, that's interesting. That's a shiny Meowth. So we might have not got a deal, but we did get this. Yeah, see, it's pink. It's very obvious compared to the Ditto. This is pretty obvious. But yeah, I did read about how they people were testing something. Yeah. So that'll be exciting if it's anything interesting. Alright. Off we go. And we have 8 minutes left on this sandwich, so... Well, we didn't get a second Ditto. But we did get that, so... I think that's a nice consolation prize. We got at least one shiny out of it. I definitely think though, like, as long as you get one shiny out of a sandwich, it's usually pretty worth. It doesn't feel as wasted. Okay, these are both Ditto. What's funny is I can actually hear the Ditto cries occasionally in the background. So I don't know if they actually like make that noise occasionally or something, or it's just to tell you, hey, there's Ditto here. Oh yeah, I watched a video with someone who actually had the alarm clock, the Nintendo alarm clock. It seemed honestly pretty funny. Like, I don't know if I would ever buy it, but it is pretty funny. The fact that the way to turn it off is that you have to actually get out of bed or it restarts for infinitely. So action, but so fun. Yeah, exactly, exactly. My dog sleeps on my bed, so I wonder if that'll affect it. According to the instruction sheet, that like when I watched that video, he was reading it out loud. Apparently, yeah, they say they do not recommend if you have a dog that sleeps on your bed that you should use the alarm clock. I think that is actually specified in the instruction sheet or something. It also has specific size requirements for bed, because I guess it only can reach so far with the infrared. No Nintendogs, yeah. Can't breathe. Oh my god, this thing is a big meow with a mark and everything. In retrospect, I might have probably should have done the picnic reset method for, or the picnic exploit method for respawning the Pokemon in the area instead of running around. But I don't know. Maybe maybe I feel like I'm getting more checks in this way. Meow. I need somebody. Meow. Not just anybody. Meow. Not just anyone. Meow. It's meows all the way down, baby. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. It's all about the meow. Dang, only 1 minute left. Well, there's only 30 seconds left of the sandwich, so it looks like Ditto has us beat. Well, we didn't get a second Ditto, but we did catch something else at least, so we'll take that, you know? Small victories. Also, Meow is a cat, and cats are Halloween themed, right? With witches and whatnot. I feel like that's appropriate, right? Alright, let's move on to something else then, shall we? Alright, so we got Grievard here. We can do that. Can get that. Can check off of a nice mass outbreak explanation. Alright, let me go change my... Let me change the target. So we need Grievard. Where is Grievard? That is not Grievard. Where is it? How low on the list is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, so that's how it looks normally. And its shiny is... It's quite... It should be like one of the more obvious ones, but it might be just the lighting thing, if anything. Where is it on my list? Where are you? I don't see you. Oh, there it is. There. Alright, so this one might be a little bit, So this one might be, a little different. Let's see. Okay. So, this will be our introduction into mass outbreaks, which are incredibly easily exploitable. So we're gonna just abuse the hell out of that. Also, if you complete the second DLC, you get infinite flying. It's great. It is probably the best thing about the DLC. Oh boy, this is going to be a horrible spot. Alright, well, we'll try our best. Alright, so since it's a mass outbreak, we have to kill 60 to maximize our chances. And because it's a hill, of course, we're gonna have pathing issues with our Pokemon, so it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm so happy about how much pathing issues we're gonna have on this. And a good way to tell whether or not you killed 60 without having to count it all on your own is there's actually a text that'll tell you that where you're relatively around that much or even more. It'll tell you that the mass outbreak is there's not much Pokemon left in the mass outbreak. And I believe it's some text like that that's pretty much says like, yeah, they're almost gone. So we just gotta we gotta be patient. I remember that text. Yeah. Basically, when you hit that amount, you've maximized your... It's a little bit more sometimes than the amount that you need to kill. And sometimes it's a little less. But yeah, it's it indicates that you have basically maxed out your chances of being able to spawn shiny Pokemon. Yeah, so that one's saying starting to go down. That is not the message yet. That is the first warning. The main reason why I'm sending out King Gambit to just kind of go off on his own is because there is an anti-spawn radius around the player, so like it's actually better if you can exploit being far away from your Pokemon killing things, as long as it paths correctly. Like, oh god, it's having a hard time there, because that means that more things will just constantly spawn while you're at the max range, essentially. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This is mainly an exploit that people use in like tight areas, like in some caves in the terrarium, because you can... There's a few spots where you can eat a shiny sandwich to infinitely spawn Torchics, and you just send your Pokemon out to kill all the ones that are in the back while you wait in the other part, the back of the cave. It's a lot of mini text like that in some certain hunts. Some Pokemon are easier to hunt than others because of the spawn area that they are located in, and it depends on the spawn table of those spawn nodes. So like a good distance to be is like you're at the edge of the mass outbreak, so that you don't have anything spawning behind you, and everything's just spawning in front of you. So you can just get a good look while your Pokemon is murdering things on its own. Okay, definitely getting lower means it's the second warning. And we want to wait for the last warning. Oh good, the blizzard ran out, so this will be a little easier to see too. Oh, you having a hard time there, King Gambit? But yeah, look at all them dogs. If we're lucky while we're doing this cleanup time, maybe we'll see something pop up while we're doing it. Because as you can see, like, things get culled, you can see things pop up where they're supposed to be spawning. But mainly we just want to get... Okay, there. That is the message we want to get. There are not many Graveyard left in the outbreak, so that means it's time for us to start despawning and respawning Pokemon. So we just kind of despawn them all, and then we kind of go back. Oh, shit. Spoopy dogs, yeah. And the good thing about mass outbreaking this mass outbreaking Graveyard is that it's not buried in the ground like you normally encounter it, so you don't have to deal with having to identify the candle being the correct color. You can just look at it at a glance and go, oh, it's yellow. So, one method of, instead of running back and forth despawning things, is the picnic method. Where, this, like I said, the fact that it's a slope is a bit awkward. It makes it a bit harder to do hunting, because, the picnic exploit is you look for flat enough land, you use the picnic, it despawns everything on the map, you exit the picnic, and it becomes a free spawner, essentially. But you need to be, like, just far away enough that, like, that things will spawn, so you can check it that way. We're just kind of like in a very awkward situation with Graveyard. Yeah, it's the fact that it's Graveyard and the fact that we're on a really bad slope, and the edge of the spawn of the mass outbreak is about here. So maybe we want to be like a little bit more towards the middle, and it's just like, yeah. Kosu, hello, welcome, welcome. Oog, yeah, there's not a lot of good picnic exploit spots, so it might be just better. Yeah, when this happens, it's just you're better off probably just running in and out to despawn and respawn things. Yeah, so we might just have to do that. Okay, and we're about the edge of the spawn radius of the mass outbreaks, so we just kind of have to guide the spawns as best as we can. Yeah, so if we stand up here, it seems like this is a good spawn-in spot. And if we want to despawn, all we gotta go is Run up the mountain a bit. See the bodies pop off and then go back in. And depending on how like fast it loads, you might be able to just abuse going really quickly up and down. But it can be a bit fickly because it might things could spawn behind you possibly. So it's just like, it'd be what it be. March, hello. Pokemon. Oh wow, Pokemon. An actual redeem. Wow. Greaver, please. It's just run, run, right? Oh, yeah, welcome in, March. Right, that's all it is, right? Just run, 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 run. Hold on. Hold on, we're cooking. Well, wait, we can do alpha order. 10 out of 10, thank you. Yeah, welcome in, March. Oh, wait, I should change what Pokemon we're hunting because it's not Ditto anymore. We finished Ditto. Grieve. Oh yeah, look at that text I can't read as I spam through it. Grievered. There we go. Oh, it's woo woo woo. Okay, there we go. There is your Pokemon cry. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be... There's definitely gonna be a time. It's just a good thing that they don't spawn on the ground, because that would be way more annoying to identify. Yeah, the sweet spot seems to be about here, to like spawn them in. Alright, so we're just gonna... We're gonna blindward run into this Cryogonal because I'm a genius. And we're gonna go back in. Oh, I hate those? Yeah. I mean, with the magic of the DLC, you never have to walk again. Thanks to infinite flying, which I abuse so much. I love infinite flying. Thank you, infinite flying. Alright, so we already maximized the mass outbreak chance by killing 60 or so. But we can technically increase it further by eating a sandwich. Usually I don't like doing that because it just feels like, why did I waste my sandwich? But it actually does increase it by quite a lot, so it might be worth it. Yeah, think about it, I don't even know if I ever got like a shiny Greavard. I don't remember. I don't think I ran into any shiny Houndstones at all. So many dark barks in the background, right? It's a far cry different from earlier when all we heard was Meowths going meow over and over again, and over and over, while we were looking for Ditto. Not to mention all the tandem houses going around going. God, it's so white. My poor dark mode eyes are gonna be murdered by this white. Felt like being in a petting zoo. So true. Have you heard the anime Tandem Mouse? I have. They're so funny. They're so cute and so funny. I love the mouse. Oddly enough, I did not run into a single shiny of that, but I did find a shiny Meowth, so that was like my consolation for not getting more than one shiny Ditto. Toddle, can you chill? Please leave. Thank you. Why is the entire Pokerap so cheap? Oh. I just know it. I don't really know what else to say. I just know it. It's not like too much of an issue. I guess. I don't know. Should I make it more expensive? Entire Pokerap? Alright, you got it, March. Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Tata, Furo, PGC, King, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Thunder, Venom, Poly, Wave, Gold, Ivysaur, Graver, Vic, Bell, Moltres, Looking, Farfetch, Abba, Jigglypuff, King, Rhyhorn, Kababo, Big Dup, Super Prime, Meowth, Onyx, Geodude, Rapidash, Megalodon, Snorlax, Scandark, Tickle, Golding, Spearow, Weezing, Searow, Gyarados, Slowbro, Kabuto, Persian, Paras, Horsey, Medicate, Megunite, Tubidabid, Weepinbell, Ditto, Cloyster, Canopy, Center, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Golden, Pikachu, Alakazam, Dodo, and Venonat, Macho, Kingsgun, Hypno, and Electabuzz, Fire, and Blastoise, Parallel, Audrey, Drowsy, Raichu, Milking, Bell, Starmie, Metapod, Marowak, Kokuna, Klukari, Dodrio, Jizron, Baidu, Krabi, Lickitung, Tordos, Weedle, Nidoran, Machop, Shelter, Porygon, Hitmonchan, Articuno, Jinx, Nidorina, Beedrill, Hunter, Squirtle, Chansey, Pokemon, Parasite, Execute, Milk, Dilgum, Johto, Lapras, Volpit, Rhydon, Charizard, Machamp, Pinsir, Coughing, Dodrio, Golbat, Sorry, Metric, Noctones, Ekans, Omastar, Scyther, Tentacle, Juggernaut, Magmar. Sanchez, Himali, Psyduck, Arcanine, Eevee, Zektor, Kapoot, Zapdos, Genie, Growlithe, Mythmar, Creeville, Graveler, Voltorb, Gloom, Charmeleon, Wartortle, Mewtwo, Tentacruel, Aerodactyl, Ammonite, Slowbro, Pidgeot, Harbuck, Slowpoke, Pidgeot, Harbuck. There we go. That is your entire 151 Pokerap. Thank you for the redeem. I tried learning the Johto one a long time back, and no, I just wasn't feeling it. There's no rhythm to it. it's so lame. The Johto one. It is funny though, because I just remember the Pokemon. Oh yeah, Pokemon. Pokemon, but some Flora, Houndour, something to Larvitar, and it's something like that. I don't remember the rest of it, but I just remember. I remember the first bit of it, mostly. That's it. But yeah, essentially, Marge, if there's something with like a really dumb, catchy, like something that's like dumb, catchy, and it's like fast, I will probably learn it just for fun. So like, yeah, I don't know. How long can the VA redeemer be? I have no idea. I just made that one for on. I don't know if anyone ever. I didn't know if anyone would ever use it. If it's the entire B-movie script, no. But if it's like a fraction of the B-movie script, maybe. And by a fraction, I mean like 2. Do I know the Lavos copy pasta? The what? What is the Lavos copy pasta? You have to excuse me. I live under a rock for like a lot of memes, unfortunately. But yeah, if you want me to read something like that, what is your wish on that one? Lavos, though. What is this one? Okay. Smogon Classic 5 Playoff. Oh, this sounds some incredible. Oh wow, this is very... Okay. I think I do remember maybe hearing about this one. Okay. Unfortunate doesn't begin to describe my series. This game rewards blind luck and nothing else. I'm beyond convinced at this point, after getting completely tooled by scheduling with my opponent, changing times on me last minute, and refusing to provide confirmation prior to the day of his match as to play times, losing this way somehow felt even worse than I had thought possible. My preparation was superior, my play was superior, and I lost, so I don't see a reason to continue engaging in an activity where what is within my control is overwhelmingly outweighed by what is not. I am done with competitive Pokemon, and you won't get a fond farewell. This community is infected to its roots with a degenerative disease that grows stronger over time, but stops short of killing its host. Tournaments used to have a competitive spirit at their heart. This has been transplanted and replaced with an artificial organ that feeds on vitriol and mockery from insecure little boys that heckle by the sidelines and tear each other into shreds over extravagant attention. The environment we fostered has trapped us all like this in a vicious cycle, and escaping it requires acceptance of the harshest reality we all scramble to explain away. That none of the countless straining efforts we put ourselves through here will ever amount to one single shining glimmer of significance. I would make this the end, but World Cup is still ongoing, and I would never leave so many great friends out to dry, so I'll suffer through a few more games with them. One last thing before I leave you all to react with disdain, ridicule, and self-righteous fervor. Before you do everything in your power to minimize my words and thoughts, box them up and shove them to some cobwebbed corner of your memory, and hope they disappear forever as a stain on your finite time ground to dust. From this moment on, nothing you say matters to me. The foulest insults you hurl with intent to wound my wound will calmly settle at the earth before my feet, and the venom you spit will bring all the pain of a warm summer breeze. You are less than anything you can conceive, while I carry on, brimming with joy distilled from detachment. There's your script redeem. Man, you can really feel the passion in that. The vitriolic passion in that guy's like fucking post. What even? Thank you, award winning. That is definitely quite the shitpo. They were so tilted. That was a lot of heart. It really did. You know, they really put in the effort to write that, so you can really feel it in every word. And you know, on some level, you gotta respect it, but also, why? It be like that though. It be like that though. There be people like that though. Wow, there is like nothing here. Do I make a sandwich or do I do the funny thing and fly all the way to Blueberry Academy to buy a sandwich that gives me level 2? Actually, I don't even think it's a sandwich. I think it's like ice cream or something, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I know. Let's do that. Let's spend money on a flight, you know, just to go get a sandwich from the cafeteria. That's not even the same country as me. All right. Yep. Let's go to let's go to the cafeteria. Where is it? We're gonna buy the Shining Power 2 ice cream or whatever it is. I forget what it is. And we're just gonna go back to that. Tidal Power, Raid Power. Oh, it's Sparkling level 1. I mean, that's more than enough. And it's only 150 BP. I gotta start doing barbecues. I mean, not barbecues. I'm gonna do BB Quest again. Because I spent a lot on RNGing for more balls. That was a sentence I said and did not consider filtering, but it's fine. Off we go. Alright, so we spent money on that, and we're just gonna go all the way back to where we were. Was it worth it? I don't fucking know. We'll find out when we see them shinies, you know? I think the hunt that I'm gonna be the most excited to try out finding is Poltergeist, because I really like Poltergeist. Shiny's not that different, but I mean, like, Poltergeist is Poltergeist, you know? It's a cute little thing. It's a cute little thing with a somewhat morbid backstory. Like all Pokemon. Whee! Is it really Pokemon if we don't have a traumatic backstory at some point? I don't think I've ever heard Griever bark like that before. What was that? It sounded like an alarm clock. Man, this really had to be in the worst place possible for a mass outbreak. One. Look at him, he's such a good boy and girl. Dog. Creature. Being. Candle. I swear, when I go to this area, it's only blizzards. I feel like the yellow should pop out pretty well, if I remember correctly. Oh my god, it's doing it again! It was barking. Did anyone ever have like a favorite one of those like Pokemon jukebox music songs? On like the ones that they would play in Kids WB, it's just like Pikachu and like jumps out in front of the jukebox in like a little swanky outfit and goes like Pika Pika, and then like it plays the one of their interesting songs like what kind of Pokemon are you? What kind of do the things you do? Ba, 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 da, ba, da. What kind of Pokemon are you? I think that was my favorite one. Because it has the drowsy dancing from that one episode. That where he like mind controlled the entire all the Pokemon in the town or something. And I just really liked how it was dancing and then like to the music where it's like going, yeah. I think the snow blindness is actually affecting my eyesight right now. Everything looks yellower. It's so white, it's burning my eyes. Oh, it's sunsetting too. I can't tell. My eyes are actually getting fucked up. Holy shit, because of the sunset. I don't know jukebox, but I love the Johto Advanced English theme songs. Oh, so the do 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 do. Everybody wants to be a master. Everybody wants to hold their skill. That one and Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. Let's do it. I wanna be the very best that no one ever was, ever was, ever was. Catching is my real test. Yeah, I think those ones are pretty good, Bops. What was the advanced one? Oh yeah, the oh, I'm unbeatable. Oh, I'm undefeatable. Pokemon. Advanced battle. Whoa. From the stars in the ancient past, and they never know. Oh, whoa. What was the second one for Hoenn in English? I feel like I should know that one. Oh no, that one's the I wanna be a hero or something, I think, right? I feel like that's the second one for Hoenn. I wanna be a hero, Pokemon, or something. Remember that? I don't remember the order though. Yeah, neither do I. I remember when the Hoenn anime came out. What a time that was. I remember that, like... I remember specifically that Kids WB at that time, when the Hoenn anime came out, they were like, oh, turn in this thing to get a chance to win a Game Boy Advance SP. And I remember I tried doing that because I did not have a Game Boy Advance at the time. I didn't get a Game Boy Advanced until the DS was like 4 years old, I think. Or something. Something crazy. But I did get... the first console I ever caught up with the times was definitely the DS. But even then, I think it was on its last legs, because I think the DS Lite came out, like, not too long after. I mean, it's the same console, but I mean, like... It was recent enough, but, like, I had to... It was at least discounted because it was, you know, older hardware. And then, like, the first console that I bought within the actual time period, I think, was the Wii. Yeah, I think the Wii was like the first one I was like actually caught up on. The N64, I got a SNES like several years into the GameCube's lifespan, I think. Unsure. Unclear. Alright, I think I got a good loop going on here. So we're gonna find them dogs. We're gonna find them dogs yet, you know? There's a very high chance that there's things spawning on the ridge, because I did see a bunch of Sneasels up there earlier. So there's a good chance that I'm just not looking up and also not seeing other shinies, because this is a general shiny boosted. It's level 1. So, like, for all we know, we could run into a shiny Bergmite as I come back up here, or run into a shiny Cryogonal. It has happened before. It's sad every time, but it is what it is. I mean, I could eat an encounter power shiny sandwich if I want to make it a little bit better. Which honestly might not be too bad, because that means it forces the spawns on the rest of the mountain to probably be Ghastlies. And sometimes Frostlass, and sometimes Greebird. So, you get some good spookums on the mountain. I'm only 10 minutes into this ice cream, whatever it was. So maybe I should actually use it. I did use it when I was hunting Flygons one other day. It did actually end up working, so that was pretty cool. I got like two or I think 2 Flygons or 3. I don't remember. can always check my box after. But yeah, overall the plan is there are quite a lot of spookum Pokemon that I want to hunt conveniently in Scarlet Violet, but there is Spiritomb that I want to hunt for, but I'm gonna have to play Arceus again, which I did do that. Did mention that I did do that on my own time the other day, and it was fun going back into that game for sure. Just going around and catching things to like get reacclimated to the controls. That was very nice. I didn't remember which button the dodge one was. What dodge was on though, so that was very awkward when I kept getting hit by everything. But like we don't want to talk about that, you know. It's fine. Everything's fine. We didn't die though. Like oddly enough, I almost died several times, but I did not die in that game when I was playing it again, which was surprising to me because yeah, I was getting hit by literally everything. But what do we do? That is a candle and I didn't even notice. Damn you. Oh yeah, and a lot of the Pokemon I want to hunt are ghosts. Which means that they only can spawn at night for like a good majority of them. So I should probably come up with more Pokemon that can be found in the daytime so that I can swap between the different spawns. Because otherwise it's gonna be very hard. I think you can fit about 2. No, you only can fit about like 1 sandwich within a time period. But you know, we just gotta trust the process. That's just how shiny URAunitB. Although, to be fair, I am shooting myself in the foot by not using a level 3 sandwich instead. And using this level 1 food. I'm committing though. I gotta commit. I gotta commit to the bit. With how this is going though, this is probably gonna be the last hunt of the night. There is currently a event for version exclusives going on though, for outbreaks, and yeah, honestly, I do want to farm some of those, so I'll probably do those on my own time. It's Vulpix, mostly. I like Alola and Vulpix. I've never gotten it shiny before, so like, I don't know, it seems like it's a good time, right? Since it's gonna have set spawns. I just haven't updated my... I haven't connected to the Poke Portal yet, so my events in-game have not updated to what is current. I think I still have the Infernape raid on this file, actually. So, like, I can still technically use it to farm Herba Mystica. But not on my other files, though, which would be more... It would be better if it was on one of my other files, because then I could just reset the other file constantly. That's how I usually farm Herba Mystica. Find a good raid on my other file, and then just constantly host the same raid over and over again. Oh my god, he be yep. Oh, oh. gotta be careful though, because once my actual day rolls over, this will disappear. I mean, granted, it's only for like another 2.5 hours, but like, I do have to be careful. Maybe I should run more. It might be better. No, I'm only getting like 3 spawns if I run. It's probably better to walk, unfortunately. Oh, and it's a blizzard again, because of course it is. What is up with this weather? Why? Why? Why is it always blizzards? Well, since I said Blizzard, now I'm thinking about Dairy Queen. I had a Blizzard after, like, not having one in, like, quite a long time. And you might be thinking, well, obviously he picked the Blizzard that, you know, most people would want to get, like, like, after not eating them for a long time. He probably got an Oreo one. Or something, or the peanut butter one, all the, you know, the standard good ones. No, this clown right here, he got the cotton candy one, the one that is literally just sugar, and he ate a medium of it. It was so sugary, I don't know how I ate it, to be honest. And quite honestly, I think maybe my taste buds were dead or something, because it didn't taste as sweet as I remember. So I don't know if that's a me problem or if that's the Blizzard. Because cotton candy is literally just sugar in the Blizzard. Like you actually crunch it. Oh yeah, and speaking of cotton candy, one of my favorite combinations to get a Cold Stone for like 2 flavors was cotton candy and mint. I don't know why that combo worked for me, but it just tasted really good to me. Oh. What the? Oh, it's Delibird. That confused me for a bit. It's flying. Can't handle the sweetness of Cold Stone ice cream anymore. No. It's okay, Leanne. Our ages are catching up to us. Alright, you know what? We're gonna... I know we have like 9 more minutes of this one. We're just gonna do this instead. Hold on. I don't think this is flat enough for the picnic, though. It is not. I am a genius. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna We're not gonna do this because apparently it's not flat enough. Okay, we're gonna have to go lower. Alright, so we're gonna pick here, and we're gonna do this. And lo and behold, we're eating a sandwich. Shocking, I know. Groundbreaking, even. Okay, what the hell was ice type? Oh yeah, cloth sticks. Okay, so we're gonna try to do this. We're gonna try to do the pepper method instead, again. Because it might be a little bit less cluttered if we do it this way. And prosciutto. Alright, so the good thing is that if we mess up and we don't get the encounter power, we don't really care, at least. I kept missing the ball. Alright, goodbye carbs. We don't care about you. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, nice. That is ice type. I am stupid. I am stupid. Why did I read ice type and was like, ah yes. Ghost. Why did I do that? Oh no. Oh no. Grandpa's losing it, everybody. No. I'm mental. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Is it fine? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's so fine. It's fine. Wow, it's actually taking quite a while to load. I'm impressed. Alright, so it's just so we don't eat another freaking ice sandwich. Remember, it's red onions are ghosts for some reason. Red onions. As we are all aware. Because obviously, ghosts love red onions. Well, this is at least easier than the claw sticks, so. Alright, and one fell off. Good. I'm glad. It's fine. It's fine. We only need the shiny power anyway. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need the encounter power. We're in a mass outbreak. It's fine. According to that reaction, we made it salty. Oh, we got the encounter power anyway. Okay, never mind. This game's great. We're so good at this game. We're so back. Okay. I am all zoomed out now. Alright, now there's just gonna be Grievered everywhere on the mountain, which is, you know, not the worst. That's just more dog to love. Okay, yeah, wow, it's just the entire mountain now. It's just dog. Nowhere is safe, only dog. Alright, so we just gotta maximize our amount of... Okay, then we might be able to find one of the other things on the list, Ghastly or Haunter. We'll find something. So many dogs, so little time. Oh, God. We're getting to the point where I'm starting to hit the dogs. We're gonna find it eventually. Where'd you come from? Alright, the encounter power is firing on me. I'm running into more dogs. No. Man, this is as mixed bag as my Satotl hunt the other day. One day our dog will come. He shall sew up and we will find dog. But where is dog? We don't know where dog is, dog. Only dog knows where dog is, dog. These are the kind of dumb things I say to myself to keep my sanity, you know? I jest though. This is infinitely less painful than doing Masuda method, which I've done in the past. And have had success, but only when I don't want it. I think the only time I've ever been successful within odds for Masuda method was for when I was breeding Pokemon to be shiny as a gift to my friends who won a little art thing. So I asked them what their favorite shinies were in Sword and Shield at the time, and I just bred them. So I did Masuda method and bred 2 shiny Pokemon for my friends as little trophies. They took quite a while too. I think one more than the other. I don't think I've ever hit 1,000 for eggs though, luckily. Well, not in Swish. I've definitely hit more than 1,000 in the DS game, the 3DS games, I think. I think X and Y I've bred the most shinies while I was trying to do something for competitive. And because at that time we didn't have like nature changing things, we didn't have bottle cap exploits or anything like that. It was really sad when I got them because they had 1, the wrong ability, 2, the wrong nature, and 3, the wrong IVs. True pain. I really do like how accessible this game is for competitive. I feel like they need to like combine that with like they need whatever game they make in the future outside of ZA. They need to like maintain the fact that they made competitive like a bajillion times more accessible. The only thing we really need now is just a way to a way to force 0 IV on something. But I mean, pretty much most of the time it's only for attack or speed. Because there's never a scenario where it matters for HP or defense or special defense, so maybe that's why they don't feel like they need to do it. Something though that would let you to convert things to 0 might maybe make a funny challenge run. So, I played Pokemon and I played this Pokemon game, but I forced all of my Pokemon's IVs to be 0 and I turned off effort values. Like I can already hear that as being some sort of challenge run. I mean, EVs turned off, sure, that's been done. But what if all your IVs were just always the worst? What do? When you're always 31 points lower. Yeah, it wouldn't really make too much of a difference. Well, no, These are the things I say, keep me mind on pop preoccupied. No, not the incorrect load encounter. Damn you, coordinates. Being inaccurate. Damn you. Hitboxes. Damn you. Damn you, game. It was nowhere near me. Damn you. I can't believe the game would throw pupper mines at me. You know what? They probably should. I wish they gave, like, the Houndstone mine, like, another signature move, but it's just involves burying himself. I know there's dig, but, like, something funnier. It's getting dire. I'm not seeing any of the dogs. And we're already halfway through the sandwich. Man, I've never had this terrible of luck on a mass outbreak before. Nah, that's a lie. What's another one I've had a really bad luck streak on? I think Rotom was pretty bad. I think I only got like one. Oh my god, where is this thing? Man, there's always that nagging feeling when you're shiny hunting where it's like, man, I probably missed it or something. And you have to think about, did I really miss it? Am I going insane? Or have I been true the entire time? Oh my god, there's so much barking. The wanting. I wonder if anyone on the design team realized how many dogs they put into this region. They're not even just new ones. The fact that they put in like a bunch of the older dogs into this game, it's kind of funny. We have Houndour, Greavard. Only thing we're missing is like Yamper or something. Oh my god! It's real! It's real! Oh my god, the P dog is real! Oh my god, it's so obviously yellow. No, no, you will live with P Dog. It is P Dog forever. Oh my god, it actually burrowed. Well, this is not gonna come out before I attack, so. Passepartout is also moody, just like me. My god, though, it is so bright yellow on the map. When I passed by, I thought it was something else. But then I forgot that I ate a sandwich that literally makes it so that nothing else could spawn. Ugh, what a wild time we live. We did it, though. P dog secured. I do find it wild that this game is just like, yeah, we're gonna make it so that once you catch Pokemon 4, every time if you caught a Pokemon 4, we're just gonna make it so that every time you catch it again, it's always gonna be you always will play a critical capture animation when you catch it again. So if you see it doesn't do critical capture anymore after you catch it, then like it's not caught. It's so odd that they decided to do that, but I mean, like, it works, I guess. But it's an interesting design decision to make it so that everything is a critical capture if you capture it once. It's very interesting, too, because crit captures actually still do exist in the game. It's just oddly, if you catch a Pokemon again, it just has that. I think people said it might be a glitch, but I'm not entirely. I need to double check what people have said. Because that was information I got when the game came out. So like, I don't know if it's been updated with more research. Like, a lot of games get like more researched after a while. Like, people finally apparently dissected how the shiny stuff works in Let's Go. Which seemed like it was figured out at the time, but apparently it was very, very, very wrong. Well, people were like reporting like, oh, it doesn't seem like what it's being reported as how the shininess works in Let's Go matches up to what I've been seeing. And it turns out, like, after like a few years of that, someone dissected the code, and it was like, yeah, no, yeah, the odds that people were experiencing were indeed what they were experiencing, because so Let's Go has like a mechanic where it's basically you chain catch Pokemon, and once it hits 30, you maximize your shiny. 31, you maximize your shiny Pokemon chance for encounter. However, the way people thought it worked was that it makes so that every spawn on the map has a higher chance of being shiny at a reduced rate, at a reduced chance. And it turns out it's not that at all. What it is it's the next Pokemon that spawns of that species gets the boosted shiny rate, and only the next spawn. If you do the method that people thought worked, where you got 31 and you just wait around with a lure, they're actually hunting with unaltered shiny odds when they do it that way, which is very wild that like they came out so much later. But now people know. So in order to continue that shiny chance, you actually do need to continue the chain combo, the catch combo. It's very interesting. For me at least. I really love learning about how things work in games. It's like, it's definitely like my favorite thing about learning whenever I play video games. If a game isn't interesting mechanically, then I just don't take too much of interest after a while. Which isn't to say like I don't like I don't like games like Mario. I actually really like Mario games because they actually do have a lot of movement tech stuff. So like, yeah. And like, I respect Souls games a lot because there's a lot of weird tech in those games that you can abuse, and you gotta know how. And then stat allocation has very interesting mechanics behind it, where it's like, oh yeah, after this point it becomes like pointless to put up points into this stat, and like there's a lot of interesting things you can learn about like how people program their games, and it's just, it can give you ideas for how you want to make your own programming stuff. And like, you don't even necessarily need it to like use it in programming your own game. You can actually use it for like practical uses in coding. And I say practical, but like, I mean, it might give you an idea of how to use that idea in some useful way that's not tied to like a game mechanic. Like, I find that neat. Or like a game, while you're learning its mechanics, might cause you to like do something to create something that will like help you understand that code, but then it like helps you understand that making of that thing, that peripheral, to understand the game better for yourself might actually help you with learning how to make something useful for something at work. Like for, like, it's not a code thing, but like, I really like spreadsheets, and I really like text parsing, so like I do that a lot for whenever I play games. So like when I play games, like I always I like making spreadsheets for like tracking things that I farm. And in doing that, I learned how to like really use Excel better. Enough to the point that like I do a lot of like weird text string parsing. I do like several like extra sheets to like do calcs and all that stuff. Like, so one time at work, like something came up where like we needed to parse PDFs. Because we had to like the only way a file was given to us was in a PDF form, and then they didn't have any other way to export it, so we had to. The plan was to manually import like over 300 records via everybody splitting up the work of a PDF that existed, and everybody doing a certain amount from it, manually entering it into something else. And then, like, one coworker of mine, like, decided, oh, I'm just gonna, what if we export it to PDF? So they exported the PDF, but because it's I exported it to Excel, but because it's a PDF being exported to Excel, it's formatted very oddly. When you do that, it'll try to match the actual document. It'll put text into cells that seems like it matches up alignment-wise where it's supposed to be in the PDF, and it basically just comes out as a whole mess when you export a PDF to Excel. So, like, because of that, because I'm so used to having weird parsing stuff, like, I just was like, oh, okay, so I got the Excel sheet and I used what I learned from how I make spreadsheets for games and stuff, and then like I'd use that knowledge to like make it so that I could parse the entire spreadsheet for work, and then we ended up not having to do that manual input for over 400, 500, whatever fucking records. There was so many records, and it took me like only like a couple hours to make, because especially when you're turning a PDF to Excel, the lines that certain data appears on isn't consistent, so you have to like also take that into account when you're doing your parsing. So yay, that took me forever, but then yeah, and then it ended up working out great. So granted, it has nothing to do with learning video game code, but like, I mean, I learned about the game to the extent that I could do something planned for the game, and then that helped me figure stuff out for real life applications. So, you know, I'm kind of rambling. I don't even think this actually makes sense, but you know, yay, practical usage of things you learn on your own. Yay. I might be losing it. I'm running into so many dogs. Maybe that's why I'm losing it. Oh, I didn't even update the count either into 1. Oh yes, it's 10 o'clock. It really do be yapping hours for me. Well, we got 1 minute left on the sandwich. But we got our 1 shiny, which I will take, considering where my sanity was going. And unless I want to get more shinies from a mass outbreak, usually what I do is, at the end of the sandwich, I just kill the rest of the mass outbreak. And sometimes that leads me to getting an extra shiny. Sometimes it doesn't, but what's more important is you get items for gacha, so nothing wrong with getting more items for gacha. Okay, there's only 14 seconds left, so we're gonna let King Gambit go to town. that's the end of the sandwich, so. Doggos, doggos. Alright, and just like that, the outbreak is gone. Well, it didn't go super as planned, but like, we did get one of the, we actually got the initial goal of the stream done, so that was pretty good. Alright, I think it's time for me to probably call it though, for today. We did end up getting 3 shinies though, so like, nothing wrong with that. We got Ditto, we got Meowth, and we got Greaver. I'd say that's a pretty good win. And they're all asleep and at 1 HP. Look at them. Look at the P-Dog. Look at him go. I just need Ditto to like, you know, sit in a good position. Ditto, Ditto, Ditto. Get in the frame, Ditto. I need a good picture. Ditto, Ditto now. Ditto. Alright. I think this is about as best as I can get it. I'm just gonna stare at the Meowth as it walks away. Alright, well. Let me go find a good spot to stop here. Yeah, and I think we're gonna end the stream. Do I want to raid anybody today? Nah, it's okay. It's late. Well, yeah, thanks for chilling. I've played so much Final Fantasy 16 in the last 2 weeks, so like it's been nice to play something that's calmer. And those streams, like, those streams were long, man. It was anywhere from 4 to 5 hours. But yeah, shiny hunting is just so much calmer, and I can tolerate the quietness, so it's nice getting back to my comforts. But yeah, thanks for coming by the chill tonight. We did some, we caught some stuff, you know, 3 things. It's not bad. Probably no stream tomorrow. I'm gonna probably be doing some other stuff with some friends, so it'll be fun. I think next time we will be trying to hunt down Zorua. So, basically it's gonna go about as well as this one, hopefully, where we can get it not too long into the stream. Like Ditto, we got in the first attempt, so that was pretty cool. So I'm kind of hoping the same thing for Zorua, because it's gonna be pretty much the same situation, but it's gonna be easier to check, for what I remember, because I think people have said that all you gotta do is go to this one specific area where it's only Mavistiff, and Zorua, it will always be the Mavistiffs that spawn alone, so it'll be easier to check. So we might be able to get through more encounters at a faster rate than the Dittos. But yeah, so I shall end it here, and I hope you all have a good rest of your evenings and whatnot. And I'll see y'all next time, which I don't know when that would be. Probably next week. Or if I'm feeling up to it, maybe Saturday. But we'll see. Okay. Well, thank you much. Yeah. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Good night.